September 1st, 1939. Nazi Germany invades Poland. This marks the start of World War II. December 7th, 1941. The Japanese launch a surprise attack on the U.S. Navy base Pearl Harbor. As a result, the U.S. enters the war. June 6th, 1944. Allied forces invade Normandy, France, in what is now called D-Day. April 28, 1945. Hitler commits suicide. April 29, 1945. German forces in Italy surrender. May 7, 1945. Germany signs for total and unconditional surrender. August 15, 1945. Japan surrenders after having 2 atomic bombs dropped on the towns of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Allied forces rejoice. They have won the war. But what if they had lost? What if the Axis forces had won the war? What if Nazi Germany succeeded in taking over Europe and then the world? If the whole world followed Nazi ideology, it would be an understatement to say that things would be different. Things would be completely different. Nazi racial theories, such as the existence of an Aryan race of Caucasian, blonde hair, blue-eyed people that are a master race among everyone else, would be widely accepted. Because of this Aryan race theory, the world would have a very strict social hierarchy. Caucasian blondes at the top, Caucasian not blondes in the middle, and everyone else at the bottom. The economy in this Nazi world would be pretty interesting. Hitler preached against capitalism and communism, so his economic systems neither would be accepted. In Nazi Germany, the economic policies were very strict. People had their jobs and couldn't change them without government permission. This was probably a way to keep Aryans in the good jobs. I imagine that in a Nazi world, people would be assigned jobs based on their talents. Kind of like Anthem by Ayn Rand. If you ever read that book, people in it are given jobs based on how smart they are, save for the people that are too smart, whom are given laboring jobs to keep them under check. Religion in the Nazi world would only be necessary to keep people invested in Nazi ideologies, like the Aryan race one. It would probably be an edited version of Christianity, as that was the endorsed religion in Nazi Germany. By 2013, the world would be full of Aryans. All the other ethnic groups in the world would have diminished greatly, as the Nazi society would not have allowed them to procreate. If we were all Nazis in a Nazi world, I think we'd be pretty content. The government teaches us that we are of a master race, and there would most likely be world peace despite for a few minority uprisings. Winston Churchill once said, "History is written by the victors." The Allies won World War II and therefore wrote history. We are all taught today that Nazis are bad, and no one questions it. What if it was the other way around? Do you think we'd question it then?